Hi guys, happy Monday. Please ignore the noise in the background. I've got my washing machine going and it's currently in the drying mode, so there's no way for me to stop it. But I really wanted to start this vlog before I head out for yoga, so here we are. It's definitely been a couple weeks since I last went to yoga with this new job specifically. It's quite hard to like organize my schedule because I don't have a set rota, although I did request it to have like Monday off periodically, so that should be fun. I love a Monday. Monday is like my self-care day. I wash my hair, do all of my self-care bits on Monday, and also my yoga instructor, her class is on a Monday, so yeah, everything is working out. I am going to give you guys an update when it comes to my new job and like how I'm getting along, but that's probably going to be later on in the vlog. I'm pretty much about to head out, so let me show you my new yoga set and then we're off the door. Here she is. I got this new set from Hollister. I think some of these pieces were even in the sale section, so that was pretty good and I'm like obsessed with it. I definitely had quite a few like colorful yoga set, but I was still yet to have one in black, so I'm super excited for that. And also this is gonna be perfect for the summer because it has little shorts. Also, this is how the back of the shirt looks like. I think it's super cute. And I also got this cute little sweater to go with it. I think this is straight up adorable. It is very hard to show it to you guys because it's black, but there's like a cross body type of situation going on, and it even comes with a hood that straight up gives a reputation. So cute. Also, I know that it's like almost summer, but I decided indeed to pair everything with my Uggs. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. It's such a miserable, gloomy day outside that the only thing I really want to do today is sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing, but unfortunately I do have a shift starting at 2, so I can't really do that. I usually cycle to get to my new workplace, but I don't think I'll be able to do that today because it's most likely gonna rain by the time I need to leave the house, so yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Talking about my new workplace though, I'm finally gonna give you guys a new job update sort of thing. I also received my very first pay slip today, so we're probably gonna be like reacting to that. If we're being technical, this is low-key my second pay slip, but in my first pay slip I was only paid for 3 hours of induction and like I requested the refund for like the uniform. So it definitely wasn't much and I'm not considering that a pay slip. I am getting paid hourly, and when I started they told me like how much I was gonna get paid on average, including service charge per hour, but I didn't really sit down and calculate it, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Again, I didn't really know what I was expecting. I'm not gonna share any sort of like amounts because I don't feel comfortable doing that. It is a good chunk of money, but I also got a lot of taxes on it, which I'm not really, you know, thrilled about. But I don't know, I have to like sit down and do the math and then we'll be able to like properly discuss this, I guess. On to the update. I don't really know where I want to start. It's definitely different and I'm definitely finding it very challenging when it comes to just the overall schedule and like arranging my life and like the things that I like to do, the things that I do with the schedule that I got given by someone else. If you know, you know, I used to work only on the weekends and I would do like double shift just to get like all my hours done, and with those shifts I really had the freedom to like pick and choose. If I was not able to make it to like one Friday, one Saturday, one Sunday, whatever, I would just choose like another day of the week where I was available and I would work that day instead. So I had a lot of freedom in that sense. The job overall was a lot more freely and I was pretty much able to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. And so coming from that to like this new workplace, there was definitely a change. This new company is definitely more strict when it comes to things like staff food or like, you know, the dress code, any of that. When I first walked in and accepted the job, I knew it was going to be a challenge for me because, like I said, I was pretty much used to do every single thing that I wanted in my previous workplace, but I really thought that a lot of things were going to be like better, like more organized, more like technological, whatever, and I've learned that's surely not the case. There are definitely like some issues that I'm kind of like dealing with like day to day that I don't think I should be dealing with, because it would be so much easier just to have like, you know, a whole different like till system, a whole different card machines, like any of that. And you know, these are very like technological things that is not up to me to like decide and change. I am struggling to accept that because I worked with, you know, another system, and that made a lot more sense and it was so much like easier to use and all of that. I'm being very technical. I really wish that I, you know, wrote a list and could just follow it, but I'm low-key just rambling and saying what comes out of my mind. I guess where I'm getting at is that I'm not 100% happy. There are a lot of things that I don't necessarily like about the way this new company deals with stuff, and again, I'm not gonna go into too much details. Overall, like when I first started, the whole thing was very like disorganized in my eye, coming from like another company and like expecting like XYZ. Those expectations definitely weren't there. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna quit tomorrow, but I definitely have a lot of work to do when it comes to my work and life balance. I'm definitely not used to have somebody else do my rota, and also the way they do shifts in this company, which I probably mentioned in the past, it's 5 days out of 7, so every day I work like 8 hours, which is kind of like corporate shift if you think about it, like a 9 to 5, but I hardly ever get like morning shift. This week I only have one morning shift, and so for the majority of it it's evening shift, and so it started at like a 2 or a 3 and I'll do the closing, which it's okay. And you know, if I do that I can film in the morning, which is pretty much what I'm doing today, but it's definitely an adjustment and I do want to evaluate if it's worth it or like what I can do to like improve this if I were to stay in this workplace. So yeah, I'll have to do a lot of thinking, and then maybe in the future I'll give you guys another job update when I guess my thoughts are a bit more like aligned. Also, I don't know if this has anything to do with the new job. I mean, I did see this number quite a lot when I was looking for jobs, and definitely took it as a sign to leave what I knew, leave my old company, and like, you know, try something new. But I'm seeing a lot the number 1111 again. I'm a big believer in like, you know, the universe giving you a sign, and I know 1111 is like an angel number. I'm gonna read to you guys what 1111 means in case you don't know, and then please make sure to leave in the comments what do you think it means for me specifically. Okay, here we go. Seeing 1111 on a clock or elsewhere is often interpreted as a message from the universe or a sign of spiritual alignment. Many people consider 1111 a free pass from the universe to make a wish and manifest their desire. Otherwise, believe it's a moment to connect with the higher self of the universe energy. 1111 can be a reminder to pause, take a breath, and be mindful of the present moment. Seeing 1111 can be interpreted as a confirmation that you're on the right path and aligned with your true purpose. Okay. In some spiritual beliefs, 1111 is associated with twin flames, representing a deep and significant relationship. It's a powerful time of manifestation, amplifying intention and desire. It can be a sign of spiritual awakening or a time of significant personal transformation. Like, what the heck? This whole thing is like so weird to me, but like I do really believe in it. So anyway, I think I've been rambling for quite a while. I was supposed to go and collect my Vinted parcel, but like I mentioned at the very beginning, the weather is miserable, so I'm not really feeling like doing that. I'm waiting for like 2 more parcels as well, so I might just wait and see if one of them arrives tomorrow, and if it does, I'm just gonna go tomorrow and collect them both. Of course, I will share with you guys who I got once I collect the parcel, but as for now, let's make a little coffee. Happy Friday. I was planning for this video to be kind of like a weekly vlog, but I didn't really vlog the last few days, and so here we are. I just go back home. I went to pick up one of my Vinted parcels this morning, and it was definitely there for like a while, but I kept putting this off because I had another parcel that was meant to arrive, and so I wanted to get them together, but I don't think that one is gonna make it, and I'm super sad. I basically got a little like scarf. I don't even know if that's the name for it, but it was basically this piece of fabric that I could wear on my shoulders while we're in church for the wedding, and it was meant to be here ready and it wasn't. And so I reached out to the support team and they told me that my parcel got damaged, and so it's on the way back to the sender, and I'm very pissed about it. So I guess we'll have to find another one when we're in Italy. I picked up this little guy though. I got myself a pair of sandals for the wedding as well, so let's see how they look like. Here they are. I'll have to try these on, but I think they're gonna look super cute with the dress. I'm definitely super sad for my little scarf, also because that was not the parcel that I thought wasn't gonna arrive. I low-key made a whole different video about it, so I'll make sure to link it in the eye, but I did indeed get myself a little Chloë Drew. I did end up saving a bit of money when I returned the dress from House of CB and I decided to go for the Zara one, and so I thought it was only fair to treat myself to this little guy. She is indeed perfect. Like I mentioned in the video, the color of the bag is not gonna match exactly the color of the dress, and I low-key thought I fixed that by getting the little scarf, but now we'll have to like rethink the whole thing. I mean, hopefully I'll find another scarf that I like as much as the other one, but that's gonna be hard. Anyway, that's the update for today. We're flying to Sicily on Monday and I'm still yet to pack. I'm still yet to even figure out what I want to bring, and so I have to do that, but I think I'm gonna wrap up this video right now, right here. Really hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, of course, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what sort of content you like to see from me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
To go, I couldn't go any further. I waited for you to come, but you didn't know. You left me standing. I walked away the way I've done before.